Camping and RV's virtual tour of this 2019 Carado Axion. This one's got the Volt Start edition. That's not a factory option, but we did get it installed at the factory there. It's not on the spec sheet to order one, but we did kind of get it special ordered with this. So it does have complete self-regenerating power. You'll have 2 lithium-ion batteries that'll run an air conditioner 3.5 hours or so. You'll have 200 watts of solar panels on the roof to sort of help those batteries regenerate if you're not running the air conditioning, for instance. You know, it would really just kind of self-regenerate itself with normal usage. But if you are running the air conditioning, you can really go anywhere you want to with the Volt Start option, as soon as the batteries start running low, the engine will actually kick on here, which is very, very quiet. Would never wake you up in the middle of the night or anything like that, or wake your neighbors up. It'll run for about half an hour, recharge the batteries fully, and give you uninterrupted power, 110 power, wherever you are, without very, very loud generator noises or having to plug in. So it really is a perfect vehicle to go anywhere you want with. Completely self-regenerating power, so you don't even have to think about plugging in. If you don't want to go camping, you don't have to, certainly, with these. These easily fit into a normal parking spot at 17 feet and some change. So very, very easy to drive, easy to park, and you can stay anywhere without it looking like an RV on the outside. And you just don't have any, loud generator noises or having to plug in, so you can really stay wherever you want to without any restrictions. It kind of takes that extra, gives you an extra layer of freedom for sure. So let's take a look at all the cool options. This will be your host, Josh Pankratz, and we've got the tan exterior here. We've got a nice awning up on the roof. It's actually a lighted awning. Always nice. Let's take a look inside here. We have a nice open doorway, as you can see here. There's a little pull-out table here right under the refrigerator, so if you're tailgating or something like that, or by the beach, you can easily access your food and drink. Plenty of counter space up here. Let's take a step in. This also has the Radiant Aldi Radiant heat built right into it, which is really, really cool. So it's going to be a lot quieter than your typical forced air heating system, and that will also heat your hot water. So it's a all-in-one type system with a nice touchscreen panel to control it. Basically, it heats up a glycol mixture, basically antifreeze, and gives you radiant heat throughout. That's gonna, not be as dry as forced air, not gonna be as loud. So definitely a nice upgrade on this Carado. As you can see, lots of counter space. You have a recessed 2-burner stove here, and I really like this. I think this is pretty cool. But I look at a lot of these, but it's really, really clean, this monitor panel. They make this specifically for the Axion. So you have your 2 lithium battery controls here. You have your battery voltage. You have your tank levels that you can check right there. You can check your propane on the Axion as well. You can set the lighting. You can dim it. You can make it brighter. You can turn the awning lights on and off. Your inverter for 110 power, your water pump. So I think that's really, really cool. Nice and clean looking. Very cool addition to this one. You got your microwave on top there. Plenty of storage all throughout. Really a lot of extra cabinetry too. You got a nice pantry here. In the back, in the bathroom area, you have a nice hanging clothes storage closet here. Really nice sliding drawers, really deep too, quite deep. You'll have 3 of those on the bottom. If we look underneath here too, we'll have even more storage in the kitchen area. Plenty more sliding drawers here that are nice and deep. There is also another table that you can pull up here. So if you're sitting right where I am, you can have lunch or eat or whatever you'd like right on the sofa here. This is kind of nice. You have the nice stainless steel backing here as well. Easy to clean. And we'll have our television that's on an articulating mount that does have the smart Blu-ray player built right in. So we do have a TV antenna for local channels. You can always get the local channels. You can always watch DVDs and Blu-rays. Certainly not a problem there. But I know a lot of people want more options. And nowadays, you can actually hook your smartphone right up to the Wi-Fi on the smart Blu-ray player. So if you have cell phone reception, which, a lot of places you're going to have, you can simply, flip a switch on your smartphone and you can stream Netflix, Hulu, all of your favorite streaming services right through the smart Blu-ray player and right onto your television. So it really gives you a lot more options than you've had in the past. So definitely very cool there. We'll have nice sliding windows with screens on them. This one's sort of the curtain. This one's the screen here. So you can kind of position it whichever way you'd like there. But definitely gives you a nice big opening and gives you a lot of nice airflow in here. Of course, your sofa here flips over into your bed, and you'll have sort of a queen size-ish bed here. So it gives you a nice big bed if you want to, and really gives you a lot of extra room on the, a 17-foot chassis you'd think would be nice and short and kind of tight and cramped, but it really is quite spacious in here. I think they did a fantastic job with just the feeling of openness. I really like the bathroom too, being a bigger gentleman myself. I'm 6'1", bigger guy. And you really have a lot of room in the shower area here. I mean, you have a nice porcelain bowl, foot flush toilet down here. You have a pull-down sink there. And really just, this pulls around, and you really have a lot of elbow room versus maybe some of the other Class Bs where it's a little bit tighter. I know one of the things most people will say right away is, well, okay, you can see the bathroom right away when you come in. There is a privacy curtain that you can totally shut that off. And there's magnets that'll, attach on here. So you can add the privacy curtain fairly easy. Let's see if I can just do that. Yeah. So, it gives you a nice privacy curtain. Then you can also put the shower curtain around you. But it just gives you a lot more elbow room than sort of a built-in bathroom will do. So I kind of appreciate that one. Let's see if we can put this back here nice and easily. Close enough. There we go. We have a nice power fan up here too to vent out moisture, odors, that type of thing. Of course, you do have two separate extra tables in the back there too, and those you can kind of set. There's one here you can swivel the two front seats around and eat right there. There's another table area right down here. Certainly no shortage of tables in here. Definitely not. You have a little bit of overhead storage here too with a little lip. So it'll kind of hold things in place. Doesn't kind of look like it, but there's a big liner in here, almost like a bed liner. And there's a big, hook here to hold everything in place. So definitely a nice extra bit of storage. Every little bit counts. Up in the cockpit here, we'll have satellite navigation with the Uconnect system, which is actually a pretty cool feature. Even if you don't have cell phone reception, like in your cars, a lot of times you'll use Apple CarPlay or whatever. That's all based on cell phone reception. This will actually be, satellite connected, so wherever you are, you will get navigation. So that's kind of cool. Of course, it has a backup camera, steering wheel buttons and everything as well. You can talk on the phone with it, Bluetooth everything up, so everything you'd kind of come to expect. It has the ESC system on board, which has like a wind guidance computer built right in to prevent sort of wind buffeting when you're going down the road. You shouldn't really have much of that with the shorter chassis here. Should really give you a nice smooth ride. I've always loved these ProMasters in general. They are front wheel drive. They just give you a really smooth ride any time of the year. Even in a blizzard, I've driven these things in any kind of condition. And I really like the ProMasters ride. I think it's nice and soft and smooth, a lot less rattling in the back. And, I think it just, that front wheel drive gives you a little extra layer of safety in the winter months here. Our volt start switch, it's definitely an important option, but all it really is just a little switch here in terms of turning it on and off. So it's as simple as that. and that's what's going to give you sort of unlimited 110 power throughout here. You're just going to flip that switch and it'll start up to 5 times, you know, with each charge running an air conditioner around 3 hours. That's going to be quite a while. So definitely a cool option that was added in here. It's not like a stock option that you can get, but it's one we think is, you know, very important for these to give you that sort of extra layer of freedom. So again, this is Josh. You can reach me here at 414-281-6330. And please check out our website for current stock availability at advancedcamping.com. If you like this video and want to see more, please feel free to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you and have a great day.